Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday, November the 20th, I believe. Welcome to my desk, welcome to my desk. I believe Thanksgiving is 1 week away. Yeah, happy early Thanksgiving. We can always be thankful. I have been sorting and cleaning, getting ready to take some things to storage. And I went through a box and I found all these scrap papers. So I'm just going to collage, stitch, sew, glue, whatever into maybe paper strips. I'm not sure. I found some more fussy cuts and things here. I need to get rid of all of this. I also have my wax seals that I worked on last week. I want to improve this tree just a little bit more so that these top parts here are a little bit deeper so that it looks a little bit more like a tree. It's not a bad tree. Looking at this, was it this one I was looking at this morning? It's not a bad one. I haven't found my metallic inks or pens, but I did find some of those Pen Plus Gear metallics. I might try those. So I might play with the little wax seals this morning. Welcome to my desk. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get to my stream over on my notepad so that I can see folks coming in and say good morning. I got 4 of you out there watching. Good morning. And there's Linda. Linda, I ran across some things I'm going to send to you. I have your notes that I made. I want to send Linda some happy mail. So I'll get that out to you. Maybe I'll find more. I also found some straight pins. Let's do that right now. That I'm going to pass on to Penelope. She says, oh boy, Mary, you've been stealing all my straight pins. I get some more. Let's take the bell off of her for now. And I might come back and use this needle. So, I did get a message from Arlene saying she may not be in here much this week because she's got all sorts of doctor appointments. Ouch, that hurt. That hurt. So, wish her well with all of those. Keep her in your thoughts and prayers as she didn't sound extremely worried about them, but you never know. But she did message me and said, I won't be around much this week, Mary. Are you all getting ready for Thanksgiving? I think it's going to get colder here. I'm trying to get the living room and the dining room sorted out so that we can have a decent Christmas. I want to bring down the Christmas tree. Got to get that all cleaned and dusted. I just do it a little at a time, though. I get kind of tired. Let me fix my chat to all messages. Chat filter, all messages. What are you up to this morning, Linda? Got 6 of you in the balcony. Are you resting? Are you still sleeping? There's Sylvia. It's early for Sylvia. It's 6 o'clock here. I think it's 4 o'clock where you are, Miss Sylvia. Now, Thanksgiving, I believe, comes on a Thursday. I may pop in a little bit in the morning. We are going to spend Thanksgiving lunch with my nephew and his family at the casino. Although we won't be in the gambling spot. Will be, she said it's on second floor, so it'll be like a restaurant. And but that's later in the day, so I think I can get in here early Thursday morning next week. Y'all got plans for the upcoming weekend? Sylvia says, good morning, I just got my money maker out the door. I love how you call him your money maker. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, you're very welcome. Was that your little dog that passed away? Was it a little doggy? Linda says, I woke up early, so here I am. I'm giving Penelope lots of straight pins because I usually, ouch, just pull some, ouch, ouch. I'm thinking I can dump a few in the, these are long, pretty long ones. I like the long ones, but oh, look how they're clumped together. Penelope says, fill me up, Mary, fill me up. Fill it up, fill me up. I'm hungry. I want to make some cornbread dressing for our pre-Thanksgiving. I've been watching all sorts of candy making and Thanksgiving dinners and all those type of videos on YouTube. I enjoy making them. I vicariously make some of them. But I thought, yeah, we need to make some cornbread dressing. I doubt if we'll have a turkey. But you can eat cornbread dressing with anything, and you don't have to have a turkey to make it. It's kind of my favorite Thanksgiving. I would rather eat the cornbread dressing than the turkey. We're filling Penelope up with pins, and here. Lala, hi Lala. She says, I'm popping in to say a blanket hello to all. She's heading out to the store and then walk in the doctor's office. Well, be careful out there, and I hope that for whatever reason you're going to the doctor's office that you'll be well. Positive vibes and blessings, she says. She's healing prayers, Stephanie. Let's see, what did Stephanie say? She wasn't so little, but yes, we had to put her down. Aw. Well, in a way, it's more merciful to do that than to see her suffer. So sorry, Stephanie. Sylvia says she's listening while she finishes up her chores, so I can sit down and listen and watch and enjoy. Sylvia, you are so sweet to me. You all are. I'll tell you, I appreciate you guys so much. I have not been, my channel has not been up to par, not so much me, but I've been playing with those shorts so much. I'm really enjoying doing those. I've been playing with stitching music. Ouch! What was that? Was there a pin right here? You don't see them. These are in here willy-nilly, and they're sticking and latching onto each other. We're giving Penelope a pin dress here. I guess I could stop now. She's got quite a few. She says, but my back is bare. That's okay. All right. I'm tired of doing it. Penelope. All right. We don't want to bore our guests. She says, I don't care. Is it going to close? It's got a pin in the way here. We'll give that one to Penelope. I have to put tape on it so it stays closed. Okie dokie. Where am I going to put that? Right here for now. So, oh, let's give her back the jingle bell. And I was thinking of a couple more seals that I'd like to carve. One is a door with a wreath on it and the holly. Kimberly says, Wowie, Penelope is gaining weight this morning. Yeah, I had pumpkin pie this morning. My brother bought a pumpkin pie at the grocery store. Let's take this out and maybe dress it up and make a transparent page out of it. Let's get this off. This is an old fine liner. I haven't bought one of those because I can't go, Hobby Lobby doesn't carry them anymore. They're dropping all the good stuff. Let's see. Oh, this is that wax seal that I put glitter on, and it really, it really is odd. Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to buy one of Big Good's lettering kit, wax seal kits. Let's see. I've got stuff in here, papers in here I can use. Anything in here? Yeah, some little bits and pieces here. I'm pulling out all the little stuff. This one isn't so little. That's an old dad. He plays the harmonica and the dog howls with him. Yeah, some words. And shirt. Fussy cuts. Fussy cuts, I'll come back to these. What is this? I was practicing something here. All right, we'll come back. I've got enough here between this and what I have in that envelope. I thought what I might do, wait, let me put these papers in that I pulled out. These are larger ones. And you know, I'm taking things to storage, and I took maybe about 8 sacks of magazines, grocery size sacks. And well, they're in my car right now. But I was thinking, I'm sure glad I got them when I did, because it's harder and harder to find magazines. This is a book. I obviously got it on sale someplace. It's got a red tag on it. I think it's a Meri Atelier. Yeah, Over the Hills and Through the Woods. It's a Thanksgiving one. Come on, get out of there. Get this price tag off of it. I thought it would be fun to maybe clodge up a little with this stuff. I don't know. I'm looking for something for a base. Let me zoom in just a little. How's that? Is that a little better? Over the Hills and Through the Woods. How much stuff I can get in there. I might break the... because I've got a bunch of stuff here. A bunch. I mean, a bunch. And this is... oh, and I found one of my large tatting. It looks like I actually attempted a ring there with the shuttle. I found that. I found some washi. I also found some hexies that I made with Catherine at K3N Cloth Tales last year. And some little plastic bags. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. I obviously will not get it all in this little book, so I think I'm going to break the book cover. Over the Hills and Through the Woods. It's Meri Atellier's book. This little holiday book belongs to Over the River and Through the Woods, I guess, not the hills. So I think I will break it. She's gonna break it. But see, I can start putting... here's a tag that I made in... I think this was a wildflower tag that I made in July of 2022 when I was following Rosemary. It's kind of Thanksgiving-y. Whole bunch of little inchies. All right. Let's play, she said. Kimberly says, Lala, you and hubby and pup are adorable. Penelope is gaining weight. I made a lot of AI little things, Lala says, and scheduled them for quite a bit in the future. I still don't have the EO3. I can't do the video clips. I can only do photo to video with the VEO3. And I've redone my YouTube. I reinstalled it and everything. I'm going to send them a note and say, when do we get that back? Because it's been a couple weeks that we haven't had it now. And I'm wanting it back. And I'm having some issues. I play music, but I'm having some issues downloading the videos that I play music on. I'm having some issues with it. Now I want to leave this. And I want to leave this one. No, I'm just using your book. I wasn't going to say enhancing it. I like the little book, but I want to use it as a journal. Now, I still got a pretty skinny spine. Look, there's another price tag over here. Didn't get it off. 2 price tags. I don't know where I got this. Not a sweet book? You like Mary Engelbright? Yeah. Kimberly says, good morning, Mary and Penelope. Lala's here. Stephanie popped in. Linda's here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. So I want to expand this book. So I think I'm going to take the spine off of it. I could leave that one on. Let's see. This is the back and this is the front. But I don't think I will. Could use that as a dangle or something. Okay, now I want to make some pages in between these pages. And these pages are signatures, which is a good thing. And they do look like they're stitched here. Keep those fingers out of the way. Okay, so I think this is the first one. Put them in order here. 2, 3, 4. I've got 2 some gunk on this one. Okay. I think that was in 2 signatures and that was in between them. So what I want to do is put some pages in between, and then these I'll just use as so. I'm not ready for my junk yet. And I want some papers. I should have plenty of Jacqueline paper. Let me look behind me, see what I can find. over the river and through the woods. Oh. Don't tell me I took it all out of here. I need some Jacqueline paper. Oh, here we go. This is what you've been waiting for. I dropped something on the floor. This is Jacqueline paper. Got my hands full of paper. I want some papers I can put in between. Oh, the phone. I gotta get over to my chair. We'll do this a little at a time here. I don't need all of this. I think I'll start with this one. Looks like holiday. Jesus, thank you, Mary. I must have resealed that because I don't think that I have any unopened Jacqueline packages. There's some, and here's some fabric, some dyed cheesecloth. Is this Jacqueline? This was a gift from Vale. There's a free gift, a little tag, some more dyed fabrics. Ooh, I gotta turn that fan toward me. Ah, that feels good. Take the dyed fabrics out. That's pretty. There's some Christmas. Happy coloring book activity. I guess it's Easter. Here's some Christmas holiday. All right. Let me put some of this back in. I don't think I need these other packages that I have in my lap. I'm going to go for, well, this is a dyed folder. Isn't that cool? She punched the edges. Oh, it's a folder with the... That's pretty cool. It's two of them. All right, we're going to keep the, because this is Thanksgiving-y. And this is cool, but I don't know if I want to cut it down to the book size. We'll see. And we might keep this out for a tie of some sort, one of them. Well, that adds a little color. I've got these free gifts over here. Alrighty. Let me put the rest of this away because it's in my lap. Oh. On the floor it goes. Now, I needed the size of one of these pages. So that I know this is a title page, so I'll pull it out. I'm going to set the book aside. I'm going to set all the little pieces aside. And we're going to look at some of this paper. see, well, I could make it this size. And just have some left over here. But I don't know if I want to. That's awfully cool. Signature. I think that's on the inside. How do I get in this? I want in. I want in. This will make a cool transparent art journal page. All right, this is a kit. It looks like it's got a rusted paper clip. Let's put that in my little, I've covered up my little mini Angie ball. Got a tag, paper, some music paper. Is it one piece? Oh, it's only one piece. That's only one piece. But voila, that's two. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That will definitely go in here. Oh, it's a little big. I think I'm going to refold this. Another paper scrap. All right, now I need to make it the height of the page. Her stitching is there. Very cool. And then we have some dyed checks and some dyed note paper, some index cards. That's just a, and now we got this. Let's do this because it's holiday-ish. And we're going to make it, I'm going to use this as a template. Oh, some rabbits. I think this was Easterish. Now I'll put those back in the package because I don't want those. I'm going to redo this. I'm getting things out of the way here so I can work. Do it here. Huh, I put that paper clip in there and now it's gone. Here it is. Let's put it over on out of the way. That'll be pretty. Yes, ma'am. It's a little short, but that's okay. Now I got 3 of those, I think. 4 of them. Oh, and there's a sunflower. This must be planner paper. It's got the weekly planner there, but I'm going to turn it upside down because I like it this way. This is Jacqueline paper. There's Jersey and Dar. Good morning, ladies. It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Lala says, I'm unsure if I will do anything more with AI. I found out it uses a large carbon footprint and it's not environmentally friendly. Oh, well, pooh. Let's stop driving our cars. Let's just stop everything. I like AI. I'm not going to stop it. And I get a little frustrated with people's negativity toward it. I have to say, I'm sticking up for it. For one thing, I think it's the future. I think our youngsters are going to be living in it, in an AI type world. They're going to have to learn to live with it. And if we're negative toward it, it isn't going to help them one bit. I am going to speak out against all the negativity against AI. It frustrates me. I really think AI is bringing out people's resistance to change. You know, I really, really do. Have your opinion, but I have mine, and this is my channel. And I'm going to stick up for AI. For one thing, I know for a fact YouTube AI is not going to take over the world. Let me tell you that. They can hardly serve their users. So I do not fear YouTube AI. And I don't use any other AI. I think AI is a wonderful tool to express your creativity. It helps me tell the stories that I want to tell. It would take me weeks and weeks to do some of the things I've already done with AI, and I'm not that great. And I think there's a lot of positive. I think there's more positive and negative. I think people have AI derangement syndrome. AIDS. AIDS. That's a good acronym, Mary. I'm getting very cynical. Let's change your tune, Miss Mary. But I do think AI is going to be the future. And I think we better blankety blank well adapt to it, or we're going to be left behind. I'm not gonna be left behind. I like how it helps me say what I want to say. Sometimes I get frustrated with it, with my YouTube, but I just know that that's a technical glitch. I just know that they're working on their app and that they're developing things, and they say it's an experiment, so you can't expect an experiment to be perfect right off the bat. Mary. All right. Let's see what I have here. I have some more papers that I want to size down. So don't come in here and tell me all the negative things about AI without me responding in kind, because I'm not going to take it. Go someplace else and complain about it. Don't come here and complain. Come here, but don't come here and complain about AI, because it just makes me mad. Carbon footprint. Carbon footprint. Everything has a carbon footprint. We probably even have carbon footprints. Are you going to quit talking to us because we have carbon footprints? I don't know that for a fact. I'm just jabbering. Heck, what in the world is a carbon footprint anyway? Let's just look this up. Got me going here. Don't come in here and talk to me negatively about AI without me getting all in a tizzy. And I love you, Lala, personally. I want to look up carbon footprint and see exactly what's going on here. I'm just going to type in carbon footprint. A carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide emitted by our activities. It is measured in tons of CO2 equivalent and results from actions like transportation. Stop driving those cars. Don't drive to work today. Don't drive to the doctor's office. Don't drive across town because you're using a carbon footprint. And certainly don't use AI. And the production of goods and food. Stop eating food. Stop buying stuff. You're using a carbon footprint. Reducing your carbon footprint involves making changes such as using public transport. Okay, hop on that bus. Hop on that bus. Go on the choo-choo train that comes through our little town with the cattle cars. Improving home energy efficiency and altering diet. Oh, there you go. No more sweets. No more sweets for you, Mary. I'm being very cynical because I've had it way above my head about the negativity of AI. A carbon footprint measures the impact of human activities on the environment by quantifying the greenhouse gases they produce. And I think as a culture, we are way too paranoid about these greenhouse gases. It is calculated for individuals, products, organizations, and countries. While a variety of gases like methane and nitrous oxide are included, the total impact is expressed in the equivalent tons of carbon dioxide. Transportation is generated from transportation, burning fossil fuels and cars. Don't get in that car and drive to work. You're going to use a carbon footprint. Planes, don't fly. No more flying over Thanksgiving. Get rid of all the airplanes and other vehicle emission releases. Energy use, generating electricity. Got to turn off all the lights. We're going to use a carbon footprint. Turn off that. Oh, turn the heat down. Winter's coming. You know, we can't heat our houses because it's going to generate a carbon footprint. Food and consumption. Stop eating. Stop eating. The production of food is causing a carbon footprint, especially meat. No meat for you. No meat for you. And the manufacture of goods like clothing and furniture. Oh, don't buy any more clothes, you guys. You're going to use a carbon footprint. And furniture. No furniture for your houses. No more furniture for your houses. It uses a carbon footprint. I haven't seen AI mentioned in here yet. Waste. Landfills release oh, can't take anything to the dump anymore. You're going to have to find a different way to get rid of all your trash. Ways to reduce it. Transportation. Use public transport. Hop on that bus if you have a bus. Carpool. Better find somebody to ride with if you're going to the doctor's office. Make sure their schedule coincides with yours if you can. Oh, and here, ride a bicycle or walk. I'm getting very cynical because I have to be honest, you guys. It irritates me to no end, all the negative, especially around my art friends. I hear more negative in the art community, and I think a lot of it is paranoia. I really do. Oh, it's going to take our jobs. Well, it's not going to take your jobs if you adapt to it. It's a tool. I'm done. Let's get back to my book. Don't get me started on AI. Let's put this away. I'm going to cut myself unintentionally. These are things that are going to go in. This is going to grow into a fatty patty book because I have all these little, and this is just not all of them. It's just little, this is washi tape or double-sided tape. And here's a little Fox ATC that I made, and I didn't date it. I remember making those. I had some duct tape that I got inspired on. Here's some washi tape. All right. I was cutting pages. And some more little pieces. Here, I'm getting down to these. I want to cut these to size. I think I'll use the punch hole side. And some beautiful music. Can I do it that way? Not quite. Okay, let's do this first. I think I can do two of them at once. Two, three. Tear a little off of the edge there. I'm loving these papers, Miss Jacqueline. These are Jacqueline dyed papers. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. We're doing a little Thanksgiving journal here. Of course, it's going to take me until next Thanksgiving probably to get it done, but it's fun to use things up. I've got journals I need to bind. I don't want to bind them online. And then offline, I get so distracted with other stuff. I guess I got 6 of these papers. Okie dokie. Very cool. on this first. I think that, oh, the music. Let's do the music. Could be smaller, but I'd never get. Yeah, I think I'll do it this way. And I'll use the other for tags and such. Mum did it under. Should be two here. Is there only one? Oh, there's two. Now, I think I want some, if I can find some. What's this? This is a recipe book. I'll put some recipe pages in here. If I can get them out. Ooh, I like this. I should do it. I know you won't get to see all the recipes, but still I can use it for ephemera. Some of that I'll throw away. This I don't know if I can use that stuff. Might have enough pages to do me for a bit. I'm loving that. Loving it. All right. So let's see what I have here. Okie dokie. And I think I wanted a, maybe I'll put a music page over it. Over the river and through the woods. That isn't the beginning page though. This one is. And then now, how many do I have? One. Oops, I wanted this down at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Not fun to get away from it. Like this. 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. I don't know if I have these in order, but in the long run, it's not going to matter. I might put an extra page in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put a extra page in here. Does it have a recipe in there? I don't think it does. Let's put a recipe in there. I think this is the first one. Yeah. So I got 6 pages. I don't have another music page, but I have this cool page here. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. I am loving it. And I think this is the end. And this is the beginning. And I've got 3 left. I'm going to add them to those 3 and have 7 pages in my signature. Well, let's add this one here. It's pretty. I think I'll fold it the other way. Like this. Very pretty. And three. There we go. I'm happy. Now, was that the beginning? Yes. And alrighty. That makes me happy. Now, I've got all these little scrappy scraps. Even some tissues. And I think when I bind it, I'm going to bind it with this red thread. But I'm not going to bind it that way. And I have this tie. There's a cheesecloth, I believe, from Jacqueline. Is this cheesecloth? I know it's from Jacqueline. I don't know if this is cheesecloth. It may be a cotton piece. Yeah, it might be cheesecloth. But it's going to go on there. So, I've got another one here. Got a taggy tag. Washi tape. All sorts of scraps. My palette knife. All right. Let's go with the Foxy Fox first here, because he's very Thanksgiving-y. Some music. I think I'm going to have to start throwing away some of these. It's such a shame. I might weave some of them. I'm wondering if that will be tall enough. Maybe I should do 2. I think 1 will be enough. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. You left the phone in bed, Dar? Hi, Connie. Art and Sense, Connie. Hi, Joyce. Jenny. Did we get a new Jenny in here? Dar is here. Joyce popped in. I had an aunt named Jenny. Beefy always wins in the stare down with Kimmers. She's got her number. Aww. Aww. Let's see. What else is going on out there? Jersey, Jersey. Messy Palette Di. Hi, Di. Welcome in. She thought everybody was sleeping. Oh, I went off in a rant. I probably scared them. I ran off in an AI rant. Jenny Roberts Day. Good morning and welcome in, Jenny. Nice to have you join us. I have beautiful, slender hands. I do have pretty slender. My mother always said that I had piano hands, but I never had a piano. Jersey's here. Hello, Miss Jersey. Sylvia says, I can relate to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Great walking time during fall days. Not too hot and not too cold. Kimberly says, okay, she's going to take a pup on a quick because she's staring me down. She's staring into my soul. Aww. Hi, Teresa. Good morning, Miss Teresa. Sylvia's on my side. Thank you, sweet Sylvia. Oh, I do get on a rant about all the negativity against AI. Good thing I wasn't around when the railroad came in. Teresa's here. Jersey and Dar, Linda. They're saying hello to everybody out there. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I'm going to try to mute my tone about AI, but I'm not sure I can successfully do that. I think I'll put a tab on here. We're going to weave some of these strips I have. They're driving me crazy. We're going to weave. We're going to do a paper weaving. Wouldn't that drive you crazy? I got a whole bunch of this over on the other side. I might have to tear some of them down a little. What else do I have here? I don't know, that one's too small. All right. That cleared up a lot of crap over on this side. There's a lot of little bits. I think I'm going to make a tab. Where's my little fox? I'm thinking about putting this. He needs a tab too. I think this came from Lori. I got this in a sale. I want a tab for him. If I put that there, you can pull on this. I'll put it here like this. It's just a little, would that lay flat? Not too flat. Nice waxy seal. I don't know if I'll get to those. I'm playing with my book this morning. That's a tissue that should go over there. I should be working in my zine. There's a bobby pin. Well, I'm going to set this aside for a minute. I'm not finding what I want. Let's play with the weaving. So let's get some longer ones out. Let's tear this one in half. If and I can, I think my ruler will. Suffice for that. But that's okay. Let's see, let's take one of these shorter ones. Maybe I want it the length of this page. Where's my page? Maybe I want it the length of a page. Let's pull a page out. I'll pull the first one out because I know it's the first one. So, if I make it this length, I'll cover my page and then I can, all right. And if I make it this width and length, that works. So, get this out of the way. Let's tape Penelope. What I do with that tape? down. And that down. Little stitching there. Let's do it from this side. Now let's cut some strips this length, some of the shorter ones. They're all longer. I've got more longer than shorter. All right. Well, I shorter go this way. Might have to. Let's put that pink one in there. I think I can cut this one in half, or I could use it that way. Oops, there goes. I knocked things off. Where'd he fly off to? Well, he flew off someplace down here. I don't know where it flew off to. And it will have some gaps. That's to be expected. Where's my page? I need another. This one over here. Maybe this one. This one needs some interest. Let's put this one over here. This one in between. Oops, I don't want to use all my long ones. Might have to tear some more papers. I need one more. All right. So now I'm going to start putting these down. And I don't mind if they're a little crooked. Got an extra short one. All right, now I need to go on these. That one's a little wide, but all of these are wide. That wide music one in there. I'd probably tear that one in half. Maybe. Now my sleeves are getting in my way. Take this bracelet off. All right, I think I'm gonna have enough, so I'm gonna start gluing it here. I forgot which one I had on there. Let's see. This one goes up, and this one goes, hold on. This one comes under. No. This one goes on the other side. That's okay. We'll just leave that. This one goes underneath. Sorry. I'll come down a little further. I'm going to like this. Yes, I am. Now let's glue these down over here. making sure I'm good here, pretty good. That's a pretty wide one, but I kind of like it. Ooh, I like this side better. It kind of gives some stability to the piece. I am loving it. This other music one. And then a skinny one. I love the cleft there. The step mark, whatever you call it. Move this down a little. I am loving it. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Now what do I have left? I have this one. Let's put it this way. It has to go under. And I think I'm going to glue all this down. I'm getting crooked here, but I think it'll be okay. I'll take a little bit of a dart in this, right there. Straighten it out a little. Alrighty. She is a happy camper. See, I think I'll cut it off at the bottom, which was the bottom. This was the bottom. Do I like that? That was the top. It's a little crooked here. After I cut this, I might need to go back and mend it a little. I guess it's holding. Let's get rid of all of this. I am loving that. Cool page. Shall we put it right at the beginning? I don't know if I like this one here. I might switch these two around. Put this one in here. I got rid of most of those strips that were bothering me, but I might have to trim some more. I see it's not laying in there too flat. I think I want to trim it at the bottom and not the top. Or that might be the top, but it's the bottom of my page, I think. There we go. And then this one. Actually, I kind of like that in the center. These I could clip over, make a flip. It says, "Baby, it's cold outside." We'll save this one for another signature. So, let's see what kind of... I got rid of most of my strips, big strips. I've only got 2 left. Got a little one and a whole bunch of teeny ones. That'll make good clusters, I guess. Put these aside. And let's look at my got a guest check, note paper, another guest check, some index cards, a jacket, the long haul, second, promise, Grumpy Gardener, A tag. A free gift. Did I even open the free gift? I must have. Maybe I didn't even open it. Probably didn't see it. Where does it open at? Maybe it opens this way. Take a hint, Meri. It opens where the sticker is. Maybe. Huh. Out in the world. I don't know how this bag opens. There it is. Took me a minute. Just one little minute. Let's take that out and put these in. If I can find the opening again. Kind of things I'm not going to reach for right away. Alright, this is from Veil. I'm going to use that. I'm probably putting things out I think I'll use. These are cool stitched note cards. I think they're pockets. I think they are pockets here. No, it's stitched on all sides. That's okay, little journal cards. Piece of purple paper. Music paper. Beautiful paper. Some dyed. Now we'll put this in here. A piece of brown. Cool. And this I'm going to do transparent. And this was the free gift, some paper clusters. And then we got another word that says history. This is a little thing that says secrets to a good life. To you. Handsome. A little tag. Little journal spot. We love this town from the day we got here. We knew it was home, so we didn't have any issues putting down roots. Another strippy thing. Piece of tie. I'm gonna throw that away. Oh, but I'm not done. There's a brown piece of paper. That's just the C, word C, letter C. Your only job. Secondary. One for the books. 2 and a 5. There's some background. I want to put it in here. Until now. Beyond ordinary. These are words I cut out. Lucky number. That's a piece of wood on a dresser or something. Be the good. Looks like some sort of a wheel. Planner. Trash. Sunflower. Some sort of playing cards there, pink ones. All right. Am I to the end? Oh, yarn. No, what is this? Yeah, red heart yarn. I don't know. Oh, there's more. Here's this little strip. These are definitely going in there. I'm going to set them there. Some more stuff. This is off that recipe book. A newspaper clipping. I should put all of these in a bag too. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Almost 8. I go until 9, so I got an hour. Tag. Oh, but I'm not done. I've got all of this. There's a cheesecloth tie. It's a little bag. Another little bag. It's my hexie. This is a charm. It's a, I think it's a butterfly. I'll keep that out. This is what I was looking for, a tie. Let's get little bags out here. Put the fabric pieces in. My chatting shuttle. I made up a nursery rhyme for Christmas. Mary had a little lamb of God. Aww. Grandma said you had a colostomy. That's right, son. It's called a colonoscopy. Did it hurt? Well, it wasn't the most fun I ever had. But it was way, way up there. I don't think I'll put that in there. My brother had a colonoscopy. I think I saved it about the time he had his. They want him to, he's scheduled to go again in January sometime for a checkup. It wasn't the most fun I ever had. This is cool. I'm going to put it with the, here's another tie. A piece of paper. some little post-it notes. What I'm going to do with those. This is a wrinkled up piece of paper. A little lady. I don't know if I'll use her. Lace. I think this come off of an envelope. This. But I liked it. I don't know what this was. Washi tape. I'm going to empty this. This was all in the box. Where here's another yarn package. This was all in the box. The boxes of just the bottom of boxes. While I was cleaning out stuff. This is pretty. I'm going to put it with the little flowers. Here's a tassel that I made. Feel like I could dye that. I'll put it with the... Here's some... This is some of that foil that... I found my foiler. I don't know what I did with it. A little picture of a gardening lady. A little piece of cardboard. Part of a envelope, I think. One of my Christmas wreaths that probably didn't turn out so well, but I'm going to use it in my, put it with the fabric. Another little tatted piece here that's all caught up in string. Throw that away. A little person. Some watercolor. I was looking for that. It's white. Put that in my drawer. Lisbeth. I don't know why I saved that. I think because it was a tag. This is a pattern piece that goes over there. Another yarn piece. Some yarn. One of my tatted butterflies. He's so cute. Piece of ribbon. Goes in that bag. This is a little ear case with earphones. Don't use the earphones anymore because they don't make the slots for them and the ports for them in the phones. But I have all these little cases. Got 2 of them. I have a whole bunch of cases. I guess I should put those with the... Yeah, picture. A little envelope. Somebody sent this to me. Very cool. Here's a little hanger. I don't know if I can flatten that down enough to use. But I could probably take this out. Maybe. Maybe if I don't know about that one. Playing card. Seed package. Some other cards. Credit card offer. A cool clock. I'm almost to the bottom. That envelope thing. Postage mark. Like some text and oh, I've saved it because of the Roman man. There's another cartoon. We just got a holiday card from the DeSilvius. How dare they? What's wrong with that? Didn't send them a card this year because they didn't send one last year. So I didn't think they'd send one this year. But then at the last minute they send one and I don't have time to reciprocate. How mean-spirited of them. Yeah, I'm going to do postcards. Piece of sticker and a little doll. And I'm at the bottom. So I'm going to take all my paper pieces. How big is this? Oh, that's just the... I'm going to take all my paper pieces and put in here. Like so. And well, I'm not done with the paper. A little bag. Papers, 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 papers. A lot of papers, but that's good. That's a good thing. I'll probably eventually put them in an envelope. I'm going to push this back in. I'm going to make a transparent page out of that. And keep that out. And my fabrics, I'm going to slip in this little baggie. Or maybe I should put the words in there. And keep my tatting shuttle out. And I'm going to put my flowers with the... Okay. Alrighty. I need another baggie of sorts. Let's see what I have up here. Got some Tim Holtz. I might use those. I'm looking for a baggie. Now, they all have stuff in there. But this has some paper stuff. Well, that's for Halloween. I still got to do my zine stuff. Well, let me turn around. I got some baggies over here. To get me some more at the store when we go. Alright, that's gonna go up here. Oh, that's my baggie. I want to put the... Let's start with a flower on the front. Put all this in here. I'll dig through it as I want. Bobby pin over there. That's just a little. Put it in here. All right. I'm liking this flower. And I'm liking this card. And I had that little picture and she disappeared, so I think I'll take a Tim Holtz. I knock things off so easy. So let's put a Tim Holtz on here. And this is a playing card. I'm going to glue it down, I think. And let's get a picture. These are Christmas. I got these. This is the other part of that survey. I bought a whole bunch of glass glitter and these Tim Holtz paper dolls. I want a red one. What's this? Is that a flower? I wanted a person. Got a candy cane. Bells. Too big. Doesn't show up very well. Christmas. I wanted something more for Thanksgiving. Season greetings. It's mostly Christmas stuff. Which is nice, but I'm not sure that I want any of that. Holiday greetings. I don't know if I want to do holiday right off the bat. Getting caught under my mat. Get out of there. We'll meet again. I don't think I want to cover that up. We'll meet again. All I need. I don't want to cover up too much of the words. How about putting the flower down and then having her feet in between the petals? I'm going to put this flower right in here. It says, thrill of a kiss, so each love, so new, lovely thing is you. Copyright 1952, we'll meet again. Well, I'm going to leave the we'll meet again part. I'm going to put that flower right there. Right in here. And hope that this is enough for it to stick. And then where did she go? I'm going to kind of put her in between the petals here. And kind of get her up in there. Maybe up a little. Right there. that is. I'll pull her up a little. And I think I'll put this card in there. Maybe up a little under her like that. Is that too much? I think I kind of like it like this. And then I'll leave all that. I might come in with some ink. It's got words, but it needs more words. I like all this words and all these warm embrace, you're the dream, you're the laugh of a child at play. All I need. You're the laugh of a child at play. You know, I like the child down in here. Maybe down a little. Over a little. Right in there. Now, I kind of like that. I'm going to put all of these back in because I don't want this just to be Christmas. All of these are Christmas. I like the people that I got out, but all of this other is Christmassy, which is good. It is about Thanksgiving, though. So I could get some holiday stuff in there, but I have to say, Tim Holtz is not stingy with this. You pay a pretty penny for it, but you get what you pay for. He's not stingy, or they're not stingy. Whoever does all this, they're not stingy with it. What's this? I kind of like that candy cane. Right there. Brings a little color to the page. And maybe a flower up there. So I like the Tim Holtz packs because they're not stingy. Hold that back a minute until I get everything in there. I'll be dumping it out again. I should probably put it in one of those baggies. Spend all my time getting it out and in and out and in. People go in there. Look, men, I need you in there. I think there's probably a 5 or, oh, this is the 5 and the 2, the 25. Ooh, that's a cool tree. I'm gonna keep that out. spend all your time getting this stuff out and putting it back in. Could just leave it out until the end of the day, but I'm about done here. It says 25 on there. No, let's put it back in there. All right, all right. Give me a minute. I kind of wanted to see what was in there anyway. Oh, it's coming out the other side. I'm going to have to put it in a baggie eventually. All right. I do like this here. And I'm going to put it right down the side there. What time is it? 8:21. I'm not going to get to my wax seals today, but that's okay. Let's take some of this and put it on there. I threw away a whole bunch of napkin backs yesterday. I thought twice about doing it, but I said, I've got too much stuff, too much junky stuff. There, I kind of like that. All right, so that's my cover page. You know, open it up and I get more music and I get this beautiful I'm thinking some of that fabric, whatever I do. Yeah. Under that. It's going to be a poofy journal, but I'm going to use Coptic stitching on it so it can get kind of thick, because with Coptic stitching you can kind of accommodate your a pin with a flat back star on it. Give that to Penelope. Need something up in there. My wreath over here, maybe. It's going to be pretty thick. Put that bow at the bottom. Put it at the top, I guess, but it got the bow tied wrong. It's probably why I didn't send it. And greens don't go. That's maybe a blue, not a green. Oh, let me turn around. I need to go to the store and get some more big boxes. This is from Jacqueline, a big bag of dyed dyed cheesy cloth. Maybe put it this way. Got in there and put something up above. Now, I'm going to use the glue, but I do know it will be wet for a bit. And I know it'll come through my fabric. And let me get this off of my lap. You want to see my cart? I clean that cart off, and I clean it off, and I clean it off. And it gets messy again. This is Ranger's Archival ink. And this came out of Tim Holt's Christmas package from this year. Christmas Ephemera. Something stiff on the back of that page. Ooh, I like that. That's from the probably from the dyed. She dyed this paper, and it's probably from the paper being wet. back in my ink shelf. I'm liking that just like that. And I think I'll put some of that red around here too. Get that out again. Don't want to do her face, I missed it. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. And I'll probably want to do something over on this side, but I'll come back to it. Alright. Golden star. I had that little tatted wreath. I think I'm going to make a door. What time is it? 8:30. I have time. I'm thinking this little guy could go on this tree, page with this tree. And I need to, I didn't glue that down. I need a scrap paper. Where are my scrap papers when I want them? I'm liking that. Whoops. I need to put some more glue on him. Just use my finger. Let's see. Could make a, I don't know how that would go with the green though. I was thinking red. I know I got some beautiful red pieces from Jacqueline. Got that. I want to use that. Help, help. where's my wreath? I need something down there, but no red piece of paper. Ah, what is this? It's not quite red, but let's see what it is. It's more pinkish red. Let's see. But it works. Oh look, there's some darker. I want the dark stuff. Deo says, look, I think this will be perfect. Miss Jacqueline. I haven't seen her since Lori came. She's been hiding from us. All right, it goes this way. Or does it go this way? I want to make a door. Is this the panda fly one? It's 3 inches. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now, if I hang the wreath there, probably about here. hard for me to see where I'm going. Oh, I went too far. Well, I'm going to continue it because I messed it up. I color this in a little here. A little more. I'm just playing. At this point, I'm just playing. I need to get some darker colors, some darker ink in here. Now, my dark pens. I'll put the doorknob here. There we go. sort of a door. And I've got this thread hanging. I'm going to snip it off because I don't want it. And I'm sure it's probably tied. I hope. And I tatted this. It's a tatted wreath. I sent them out on Christmas cards one year. Let's shape it up a little. Prettier Christmas cards than I have. Now, I don't want to cover up all my music. Going red this year, looks like, at least for these pages. See, I got the glue on that napkin. And I like the texture that gives. Keep putting that back so I know where it's at. Now I want some more down in there. I'm not done. For some reason it doesn't want to go in there. Probably because what I have glued on the other side. kind of looks like the tree. Now, can I get this book put back together? Did I have it like that? I have it like this. And like this. And I'm going to put this in here. And that on top. It needs to be a brighter white. I might paint that door a little bit more later on. I'm really hard on this glue, this fine art glitter glue. But I find if I don't use it up, I get in trouble. So I might as well use it while it's still good. And I don't bother about smoothing out my, because I think this glue is thin enough. It flattens out when I press it down. I could just let that door open up. Let's give it a score mark. Maybe with the edge of my scissors here, just a light one. I hope that did it. Probably not, but I can't see it. I need something else. This glue does dry fast. That's how come the nozzle gets plugged up so easy. I'm liking that. Now, I got Dale's gifty. What time is it? It's 8:54. I guess I better call it a day. It's 6 till 8. Let me refresh my chat and come out and hold up. Let me refresh my chat filter to all messages. Hi, Karen. Dara's here. Karen K says, hi, Tammy. Thanks for the reminder. The thumbs up, not the, or Tammy Joe. Hi. Oh, Tommy Joe. Hi, Tommy. Tommy Joe, I just saw your channel the other day, and I thought I should go visit you. I was just scrolling, and there's Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. Tommy Joe says that door is just lovely. Really? Thank you. Aww. You stopped by to give the thumbs up. She's going back to work. Aww. Good morning, Miss Dee Dee. Dee Dee, good thing you weren't in here earlier. I went on a rant about AI. Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. I didn't see where you come in, but people are saying hello to you. You're probably up above. Joyce is here. Kimberly. Kimberly says, and she needs to flirt with a strong Nebraska farm guide to move the boxes. Yeah. Actually, my boxes are not that heavy if you're talking about me. I don't know if there's any strong Nebraska farm guys around here that I could flirt with. They're all too young for me. I have to remind you, I'm in my 70s. They would probably run. Karen said, yes, sometimes YouTube shows your handle instead of your channel name. They are separate and you can change them in the settings. That's true. I need a channel name. Oh dear. It's good to see all of you. You guys, you make my heart sing. She's sorting through and working at the same time, Karen. You must know that if you met Meri. Yeah, I was kind of sorting through these papers. I sorted it through several boxes yesterday, getting things ready to take to storage. And these were just little scraps that were in there. And I thought, I got to use them. So I tore apart where did I do it? I stuck stuff on top. Let's get it out. Well, here's the signatures. Where's the book cover? Hold it, it's here. Here's the front of it. It's a Mary Englebright Over the River and Through the Woods book. I guess the cover, did I cover up the first page? No, the first page is, I made a flip out of it. Over the River and Through the Woods. Here. And it's got a back to it someplace. Let me find the back. Give me a minute. It's here. Oh, how do these things get so... That's because I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room in my world. I've got too much. Here it is. So I've got 3 signatures. And a front and a back. And by the time I put it, I'm going to do Coptic stitching. I do like the Coptic stitching because you can make your spine expand according to what you put in the book. And you can see I am putting pretty thick stuff in. There's a flower, and over here I put in a little pocket and my little fox card. And kind of a holiday-ish, but kind of pre-holiday too. Winter-ish. And then I did a paper weave. It took up some of my time. Uh-oh. Is that sticking where I don't want it to? Yes. I did a paper weaving here. And it's sticking together too. Let me... And because I had all these scraps of paper, and I really liked how that turned out. So, it is 8:59. Did I say hello to everybody and welcome you in? If I didn't welcome you in, Karen said, I was reading chat. You can change your YouTube handle. We saw that. Welcome in, Karen. Angie Brown is here. Oh, she had to leave. Angie said, Laura, I want to make some wax seals, but I don't have time. Now basketball games start Monday, and I have to go to Ethan's last year to play. Yeah. My wax seals, I want to carve a door with a wreath on it, something like this one. I want to do a little round seal with the door and the wreath. And I want to do a holly one, and I want to improve on my tree. I want to improve on the tree because, let's see. I think I'm going to take this and flip it this way for the thumbnail. Well, I should really do an inside one. How can I do this? Let's take this. I'm messing up. We'll do that for my thumbnail. My tree I want to carve a little bit deeper on some of those lines so the wax will stand out a little more. So I better go. It is 9:01. Have a great day, everybody. I will be on tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock unless I post. Thank you all for sharing a bit of your Thursday morning with me. Bye.